dude Lebowski will dig in now. He homered in that series finale back on Sunday. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. EK, you take a look at this Diamondback ball club as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. He's around third, not done yet.
And a relay home, and he is in there.
And you can pretty much see this starting to set up out there right about when he hit first base. Remember, this guy can absolutely fly. So he just put his head down and he said, I ain't stopping. And he makes it all the way around to score for the inside the park home run.
The dude Lebowski will try again. Might still be a bit winded after that inside the park home run, his first at-bat.
Man, that was so much fun to watch. There's only a few moments in baseball that can be as exciting as an inside the parker.
Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up with 1-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now a snap throw to first.
He's safe.
And he'll get back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Peralta is under it. 2 down. The dude Lebowski will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
On his way to pitch number 75.
No,
and he
that's
lays
a
off
ball.
there 1-0. No, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. You might have to.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. The dude Lebowski strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and the run is in to score from third. And not in time as the second run scores.
Good time to add a little insurance here as he's able to make it all.
Mookie Betts gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Ready with the payoff pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Godwin racing back. Gone! Over the monster for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
This is a classic example of losing your composure after a bad call.
The dude Lebowski will stand in now following the home run, and you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
The 1-0 delivery. Hit out towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 8-5. Good night from Fenway.
They left 10 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 5 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left.
Afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway here in Boston. The dude, Lebowski, will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Peralta is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in, the dude, Lebowski. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Third baseman, the dude, Lebowski.
Greinke comes set. First pitch on the way. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Mookie Betts stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring. Yeah, bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Cabrera ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So striding in, number 26, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1.
Here at the plate, you just need to be thinking base hit here. A grand slam, that'd be sweet, but a single should be enough to tie up this game.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So they do strike for 2. The dude, Lebowski, strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Looking to minimize the damage here. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, the dude, Lebowski, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he only had one.
Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last 10 ball games. He's shown that he's a serious power threat, so they better be careful not to leave any mistakes out over the plate.
Clay Buchholz is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's got an ERA of under 3.5, which is pretty decent for a starter. Pretty good chance that we'll see a good start from him here in this one.
Into the box, the dude, Lebowski. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The dude, Lebowski.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The 0-1. Drilled down the line, and that's through for a hit. Mookie Betts will step in now. Currently 4th in the AL in RBI.
The sport over the last several weeks. I'm sure his guys are hoping that he can keep it up all the way into the fall.
And they get the force over there for the first out. Xander Bogaerts will stand in now, and being a right-handed hitter, not too much of a surprise to see that he's a better hitter at Fenway Park than he is away from home. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Perez ranging back. Gone. Over the monster for a home run. Settling in now, the dude, Lebowski. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score too.
smoke toward third. Moustakas is there. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. So after the dude, Lebowski, will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Hit hard to short. Underhanded flip. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The dude, Lebowski, gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Kane going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Oh, this guy's coming up there.
Mookie Betts stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Vargas sets. Coming at him with the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dyson's there. And that retires the side. Lorenzo Cain makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 20.
Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
And that turns out to be a great start to this series for these guys as they take game 1 here in front of the home crowd.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 7-3. Good night from Fenway.
The winning pitcher is Clay Buchholz. His record is now 8-2.
Always a treat to see a daytime ball game here, Fenway Park in Boston, Mass. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. With that, here are Ned Yost's Kansas City Royals in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He enters the day leading the entire American League in home runs, so his elite power has been on display all year.
The dude, Lebowski, will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, you're right. His last game was excellent, but he just keeps adding to those numbers. Over his last 10 games, he's been hitting over 350. I'll take that anytime.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, when it's warm like this, you really have to keep the ball down. Try to keep guys from hitting it in the air because it will absolutely carry. That's 2 pitches in a row that were elevated.
Kane going back on it. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. 6th home run on the season for him. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
And a good swing right there gets them the first run of the ball game here in the bottom of the first. And we always talk about the importance of getting off to a fast start, so you can be sure they're pretty happy about this one.
Striding into the box, Mike Moustakas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Lebowski is there for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, we've got the reigning Gold Glove Award winner in left field.
The dude, Lebowski, digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Kennedy's ready. First pitch on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole and right.
Two-plus innings pitched, 5 hits allowed.
Mookie Betts walks into the box, reached base with a double. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Nobody out, runner on first. Got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Here's a high pop-up. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Brock Holt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit in the air to right field. Moving under it, Dyson, and that's the 3rd out. So striding in, number 26, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swinging a hard liner to short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Kendrys Morales will stand in here as he'll get things started for the Royals in their half of the 6th. Line drive to left. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
And from his perspective,
the dude, Lebowski, strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Skied into straightaway right. Dyson is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit to third. Scooped up. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Ian Kennedy. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings.
Back. Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park. The dude, Lebowski, will stand in. He drove in one of the 2 runs in yesterday's ball game.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
High in the air out to center field. Perez is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Alcides Escobar will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. The dude, Lebowski, digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Gonna be a tough play.
He's out.
Throw on to first in time, one away. Junior Perez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Lebowski has got it, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number. The dude, Lebowski, will stand in for the third time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Ground ball left side. Moustakas has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. The dude, Lebowski, strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big...
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 4-2. Mookie Betts will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, this is just a great illustration of not trying to do too much here and just letting that wall be your best friend. He knows that if he can just get something airborne right there, he's going to be in pretty good...
Eric Hosmer will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
The batter.
Digging in, the dude, Lebowski. He singled his last time up.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Hard liner toward short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is... Alex Gordon digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Grounded to third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Dusty Coleman stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Lebowski is there, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. The dude, Lebowski, digs in, and he'll try to improve on a 1-for-5 effort thus far.
Yeah, and you know, guys, the difference between a 2-for-6 and a 1-for-6 is a big deal. So let's see what he can do here.
0-1, here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. Backhanded. Over to the bag with it is Hosmer, and he'll get the out. Kendrys Morales will stand in. He flew out his last time up. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third. Lebowski. Throw on to first, 2 gone. The dude, Lebowski, comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Line toward the alley in left center. Richards is there, and he has it for the first out. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
And you know, a cycle is about the equivalent of a...
Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Seattle Mariners and the Boston Red Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is the dude, Lebowski, readies for his first swings in this one. And boy, check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of pop at the plate right now. Walker comes set. Here's the first pitch.
Ball,
inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. And EK, you take a look at these Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
They've had to fly cross country here to start this road trip, so these will be a pretty telling next few series to see what this team's really made of.
Cold strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way. And
meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. Clear the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Red Sox have come back to knock things up at 2.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it.
Avisail Garcia strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
You might call this national.
Ready to take his hacks again. The dude, Lebowski, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And a dive, but he's back in. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. Shot to third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Brock Holt stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Oh, and the throw by Cruz is a good one. He's out at home plate. Boston strands a couple. Still. The dude, Lebowski, strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. The dude, Lebowski, will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
Rob Brantley will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's...
Lebowski. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And if we had to single out one star from the Mariners roster tonight, I think it would have to be this man, Nelson Cruz. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but...
Tuesday night baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 4 to be... The dude, Lebowski, readies for his first swings in this one. And boy, check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of pop at the plate right now. He'll start in with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And EK, you take a look at these Mariners entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And they got both the series and the road trip off to a good start with the win yesterday, so they'll be aiming to keep it going here.
And the screen shows the story right there. Brock Holt will stand in for the first time.
After this year.
Pitches a cold strike. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
And this is one of the reasons why this guy's a major leaguer now, and that's his speed. He's going to be asked to run quite a bit, I'd imagine. That right there is his first big league stolen base.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Romero has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Blake Swihart will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Chris Young steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Iwakuma comes set. 2-2 pitch on its way. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Around third and being waved on home.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
And you know, this is something these guys just haven't had for a while. That's an early lead. Although I guess they haven't really had any leads, period. And that's why they're on this losing streak. But a good sign here as he drives in a run to put him up 1-0.
The dude, Lebowski, has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt.
That's a ball.
Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Romero ranging back. 1 run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. And he is in there.
Boy, it's only the 3rd inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to
Stepping in, Brock Holt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But, hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Garcia will make the catch, and here comes the runner from third. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Settling in now, Blake Swihart, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret. This is his favorite side to hit from.
And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Chris Young will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Romero is going to have room out there as he puts this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good.
Over toward foul territory. Lebowski is over near the railing as he makes the catch. Into the box now, the dude, Lebowski. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. On the ground to the left side. There is Seager on to first, and there are 2 down. Ketel Marte will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. The dude, Lebowski, ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Martin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. The dude, Lebowski, will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Benoit has the target. Here's the first pitch.
The dude, Lebowski.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before.
That's a ball.
Just throw something slow here.
1-2's the count.
You'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes. So the Red Sox helped out quite a bit by the start turned in by this man, David Price. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really...
Nighttime skies falling over Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Seattle Mariners and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is next. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's been a really tough out this year.
The dude, Lebowski, will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde has a bit of a reputation for rewarding pitchers that pound the bottom of the... Some strike.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like...
Kyle Seager will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last... time soon.
Lebowski onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And with a quick breather into the box, the dude Lebowski, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier.
The dude Lebowski.
High and deep to left center field. Martin going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Brock Holt comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Yeah, and you know one man who'd love for him to come through big time right here is his pitcher. We'll see if he can get it done.
Pulled toward right center field. Cruz is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 2. And the dude, Lebowski, strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Rips this one to first. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. The dude, Lebowski, will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
High in the air out towards shallow right. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. Henry Colon will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominating. I think part of it, nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
No errors.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been Afternoon Ball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Adam Lind will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season, up over 350 entering play.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career. Really expect to see the offer.
Throw to the plate, and the runner will be tagged out at the plate, so a costly decision there.
That runner at third, he's going on contact there. That's got to be the only way to explain it. It's one thing if this ball's hit up the middle, but when you hit it right at a corner infielder, you got to figure he's coming home with it. They get him easy.
The dude, Lebowski, will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, you're right. His last game was excellent, but he just keeps adding to those numbers. Over his last 10 games, he's been hitting over 350.
1 ball, no strikes.
I'll take that anytime.
Smoke toward third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. He's gone deep 5 times in the last 10 ball games. But clearly he's seen the ball.
The dude, Lebowski, stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
The dude, Lebowski.
First pitch on its way. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. Now, that's his 3rd home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
The dude, Lebowski, stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Oh, and guys, he absolutely hammered that pitch. When you're talking about a long home run, they all count the same, but goodness gracious, was that thing hit.
from the stretch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
And you'd think for as hot as this guy's been over the last few games, they might be treading carefully. They're coming right after him, and now they've got him in an 0-2 hole.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 home. And the knuckle curve that time. The dude, Lebowski, will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Here it comes, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, this ball was hit pretty hard, and he's just hoping to get on base as the go-ahead run.
The dude, Lebowski, makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
0-1, here's the pitch. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning.
And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Mariners bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this four-game series as this one is over.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Mariners win it 8-4. So long from Fenway.
For the Red Sox.
This is the MLB. Oh, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. The dude, Lebowski, will be in the glow as he comes into this game riding an impressive 20-game hitting streak. Steve, Eric, what have you seen from him lately that's been making him successful, and how long you think he can ride this?
Well, it's really impossible to know how long he can keep this thing rolling. But I will say that he really looks like he's in a zone right now. I mean, when you think about it, even the balls that he doesn't hit particularly hard are still finding holes for him and doing some damage.
Yeah, Steve, he does seem to have some good luck on his side, but I will say he looks awfully comfortable up there at the plate right now. Seems to be seeing the ball well, and his mechanics look very sound. Sometimes everything, it just comes together, and that time is now for him. And like you said, Steve, we can't predict how long this will continue, but it certainly doesn't look like it's likely to come to an end in this one.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. The California Coastal Layer sits overhead as we welcome you to baseball from historic Dodger Stadium. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Dodgers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. With that, here's a look at John Farrell's Boston Red Sox. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He is a big part of this offense, and right now he's a...
The dude, Lebowski, will stand in, and look at that average. Up over 370 to start the ball game.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of their offense so far this season.
First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hernandez giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Into the box, the dude, Lebowski. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Lebowski.
Kazmir sets. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Grounded to the right. Oh, and forget the double play. It's under his glove. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning?
Brock Holt stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hernandez is there, 2 down. Jackie Bradley Jr. gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Justin Turner will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Payoff pitch on its way. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this. And he's retired here, 1 away. The dude, Lebowski, will come forward now.
He has flied out and singled so far. Kazmir into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Bounced weakly near the plate. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. The dude, Lebowski, gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 10-4. Good night from Los Angeles.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 10 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Red Sox, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Scott Kazmir. His record is now 9-1. The loss goes to Rick Porcello. He falls to 4-7. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First, well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game week. Jason Kipnis will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
On the ground to third, Lebowski. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Time now to check out how the...
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
The dude, Lebowski, stands in as he looks at a called strike. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
And this is what you like to see, especially coming off of a loss in his last start. These first couple innings, he's coming right after guys.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And on 0-2, I think you're better off trying to bounce that thing rather than leave it up. Even though that's high, it's a dangerous spot to miss.
And with that, let's look at how the Dodgers align on. Justin Turner will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance.
Hot shot to third. From his bottom. And the throw gets him at first base as he threw that one from his fanny, but he gets him anyway for the first out. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Red Sox. The dude Lebowski is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into rather than later.
Into the seats, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Into the box now, Brock Holt. He'll look to bounce back after striking. Goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely. No one out with a runner at second. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Crawford will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number one. So striding in, Chris Young, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Kershaw comes set. 2-1 on its way. Ground ball left side. Turner's got it on to first, and Young is retired here, 2 away. So stepping in, Brandon Guyer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver the 1-2. On the ground to the left side. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of. The dude Lebowski will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around.
Nope.
Fastball's too high here. 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. The pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
And now the bunt attempt from Kershaw, and it looks to be a good one. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but the dude Lebowski gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second.
And that could turn out to be a...
Brock Holt digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score too.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now. Chris Young stands in, looking to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can come through with a big base hit here.
Yeah, Matt, but conversely, if the man on the mound can get out of this jam...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Odubel Herrera will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get all...
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Striding into the box, the dude Lebowski. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Third baseman, the dude Lebowski.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit high and deep toward the corner and right. Hernandez sprinting after it. Just foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Could be a big insurance run right.
Carl Crawford will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one.
Lebowski. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
The catcher, number 28.
Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
12 hits.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our... About as rare as one may find. Rain falling here at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today it's the 3rd and final game in this 3-game interleague series between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Which of these 2 will prevail? Next on the show. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, EK? The dude Lebowski will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now, and he's not stopping. He wants 3. Throw won't get him. And the screen shows the story. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. Ryu comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Turner is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The dude Lebowski is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And that's dead center for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much. When it's up and in that high.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Austin Barnes comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth. Price into his motion. 2-2 on its way. Lebowski comes up with it. One away. The dude Lebowski steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. On his way to pitch number 75. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And quickly, 2 are gone now here in the visit. The dude Lebowski will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And another foul ball. Ryu's ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Seager moving to his right. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, Adrian Gonzalez steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the Dodgers were given a big boost today by the play of this man, Adrian Gonzalez. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, just a
Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series. The dude, Lebowski, will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Santana gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And K, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, and this game's not always that hard. You hit the ball, you throw the ball, you catch the ball, but lately they haven't been doing any of the 3 particularly well. That's going to need to change, and soon.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report, because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
With that, here's a look at John Farrell's Boston Red Sox.